What's good, everyone? My name is Chambers. Here are some of the artists that I work with. I'm going to be making a beat from scratch today and take you through the whole process from start to finish. First thing, let's tap out a tempo. I always like faster. I be hanging around like 180 a lot. So we're going to start with my favorite, a piano. And I really like these combination of notes. Then we hold it for a while and then can't play on time for my life. Okay, that's not bad. Before I add a melody, there's two things that I want to find, and that's the 1 and the 5 of the scale. So I know that we're in the G minor scale. The 1 we know is the G, and then as we count up the scale, 2, 3, 4, 5. D is our 5. These are the two notes that I'm going to base my entire melody off. So watch what I can do. There's a melody. Let me get some chords in there. So I start at the 5, then go down an octave to the lower 5, D note over here, and then we just go up the scale. And then we head over to the chords. We're going to play more into that tension. So I'm doing this. It comes from a C minor triad over here. So we have C, D sharp, and G. I'm dropping the D sharp down to the D for the tension, and then inverting that G down an octave. So we go from here to here to here. Easily transition into the G minor triad. G, A sharp, and D. Drop the A sharp down to the A for the tension. Let's make this one more tense, like this. People like to make music theory seem like it's rocket science. It's not. It's extremely helpful to learn as a producer, and I teach it in a way people understand. I have so many course videos explaining everything you want to know about scales, about minor chords, major chords, augmented, diminished, melodies, how to create melodies from scratch, how to create melodies from chords. There's so many topics that I cover that will truly help you if you're willing to learn. chamberscourses.com if you're ready to become a better producer. Link is down below for you. I think I want to go with like a brass sound for like a Boss Mandilo type of vibe. I'm going to go into expand, and we could go into synth brass, try to find something. So the focus on this is all about the G minor triad, and I'm going like this, really compressing that chord, bringing those notes closer together, and then we land here, G, A, D. There's the MIDI, quantize that real quick, and we're on our way. I was gonna add another brass layer, but then I stumbled across this really nice like bell sound, so I want to add a quick melody just to fill that space in between where there's no chords. Alright, so once I get the second brass sound, and I'm gonna go quantize that, really just those 3 hits, and that's it. Alright, so now I would have done this a lot earlier, but I just want to get these layers out the way. We're going to start adding some drums, but we're definitely not done with melodies. I'm going to go right into my new Iconic 2 drum kit. Every sound I could ever need. Definitely going to use my signature Chambers 808 because we need something crazy for this one. I love snare kayak because it like really slaps you in the face. Let's get some hi-hats. Simple fill each 2 steps. I might also try pitching everyone up. I know it's crazy distorted, but I'm just really getting the notes in first. It's just energy. Now we can try to get the levels right, but you gotta be careful with the Chambers 808 because it's crazy powerful. Definitely want to add open hat from Iconic, so I'm gonna go right here. And you'll notice how I alternate them. Little details matter a whole lot, so I'm gonna look for some nice plays for some rolls. Add some panic to it. Kick magic. We're gonna add a nice bass to it, probably like a. And you'd be surprised, you could use a lot of music theory when you make your bass lines too. I do a whole video about that in the class. Probably the most important part, the percussion. We're gonna go back into Iconic 2, get some of my favorite sounds. String of perks. We could add some velocity to it, maybe do some panning. Yeah, I like the pitch down better. Slow down a little bit. Well, I do that a lot. I'm constantly changing tempos, changing the pitch, because every time it gives you a different energy. All the sounds are 100% mixed already. They come like that. You'll see I don't have a single plugin on any of these sounds. It's just leveling. Link is down below if you want to check out the kit. We got 10 of everything: 808s, claps, hi-hats, kicks, open hats, perks, rims and snaps, and snares. So I want to bring in like a Rhodes type sound, and we'll do, which is interesting because now we're using the chords of the 1 and the 5. So we have a G minor triad, and we're going down to a D minor triad, just inverting the D up 1 octave. There's no way we're not going to add a bell. Quantize that, have that repeat over. I'll give it a little bit of structure and then play the final beat. But there you have it. Again, if you want to learn the ins and outs of music production, from music theory to drums to mixing to structuring, sound design, sound selection, pretty sure I also have more than 25 of my major placement breakdowns on there, where you get to see how I made the beats for some of the biggest artists I've worked with. Plus you get 7 of my sound kits completely free when you sign up at chamberscourses.com. Check out the link down below for the online class.